What's up, millionaires in the making? Welcome back to another episode of the MITM Podcast, where we unlock success daily by journeying through the 6 pillars. I am your host, Tye Aarons, the founder of the MITM Club. And today, we're talking about how compounding rewards patience. With that being said, run my intro.
Caught up in them bright lights, lusting for shiny things that's golden. Everything ain't always what it seems, that it's soaking. Chasing my dreams, coming apart at my seams. Best believe that the money is the motive.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the MITM Podcast. Compounding is delayed acceleration. Exponential growth is invisible in the beginning. Early returns look small because, well, the base is small. Over time, growth accelerates because gains begin generating gains. Most people quit in the invisible phase. Patience allows you to survive the flat-looking early years long enough to experience acceleration. This is true whether we're talking about your fitness. At first, you go to the gym, you're not all of a sudden jacked in 2 days. When we think about your finance, it takes time for the money to scale. Or maybe you're building something, whether it's a work of art. Each brushstroke adds to the bigger painting. Like you don't see the Mona Lisa at the very first stroke of the brush. It takes a little bit of time to get to that final piece. Now, emotional discipline preserves compounding. Compounding only works if it remains uninterrupted. Most emotional reactions, panic selling, lifestyle inflation, strategic switching, quitting too early, these things break the chain. Prospect theory shows losses feel twice as painful as equivalent gains, feeling good. That emotional imbalance tempts people to interrupt long-term strategies. Patience protects the chain. The frequency will always beat magnitude. Compounding responds to more repetition than it does to intensity. Small, steady contributions accumulate because each input extends the growth timeline. A large deposit once a year cannot match the multiplication effect of consistent monthly deposits over decades. Think about it. You write a book one chapter at a time, one word at a time. You climb a mountain one step at a time. You got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Like that thing they say, how do you eat an elephant? We're not going to eat a whole elephant at once, but you could eat an elephant one bite at a time. Might take a while, but you can eat the whole elephant. Patience allows frequency to work. The more that you lean into the habits, the easier things then become. Now, time reduces risk. Longer time horizons smooth volatility. Historically, the probability of negative returns decreases as the time window increases. I think this works for absolutely everything. If you want to make more money, it's about time in the market, not time on the market, or timing the market. If you want to get stronger, you're aiming to increase your weight by about 2.5 pounds per week. Slowly, steadily, showing up over and over and over again. Patience statistically reduces uncertainty. Short-term thinking magnifies your risk perception. Long-term thinking absorbs all the fluctuation. Now, compounding reshapes your identity through reinforcement. As small, consistent actions grow into visible results, your identity shifts, it changes. That identity shift stabilizes behavior further, reinforcing the compounding loop. Think about it like this. Consistent investing equals growing your net worth, equals stronger investor identity, which then leads to more consistent investing. Consistent workouts lead to more visible muscles or more weight loss, leads to stronger fitness and wellness identity, leads to more consistent gym time. You can apply this to every aspect of your life. Patience is not passively waiting for things to happen. It is sustained, aligned repetition. Now remember, continuity is more important than excitement. Repetition will always be more important than intensity. Time is more important than timing. And stability always will trump emotions. Impatience interrupts your multiplication, guys. But patience allows multiplication to mature. Now that wraps up today's episode of the MITM Podcast. Just a reminder to make sure you guys grab my book, Stop Drifting, if you're tired of drifting through this life and you want to start living intentionally, living on purpose with your purpose in mind. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Give 'em that creme de la creme.